Hello! Today Charlie and I are going to do a trick with you called Find It. Aren't we, Charlie? Yeah, it's one of her favourites. What we're going to do, take her little bag, lovely little bag with a heart on. You don't have to have a bag like this, but it does help. We're going to pop a biscuit in the bag. Oh yeah, looks good, doesn't it, Charlie? Now, it's important that I do this bag up quite tightly. We're going to hide the bag. Charlie's going to go and find it, and the idea is that she brings it back to me because I'm the only person who can open this bag and give her the biscuit. If when she finds it she can get the biscuit out herself, she's just going to eat it, and it then isn't such a nice interactive game, is it, Charlie? Okay, so if you'd like to stay there, good stay. I'm going to go and hide the bag, the biscuit. Good girl, good stay. I'm going to hide Charlie's bag now, and I'm going to pretend to put it in lots of different places so that she's got lots of different places where she will be able to smell that that bag has been. Makes it more interesting for her trying to find it. So, okay, now it's hidden. I'm going to go back and tell Charlie to come and find it. What a good stay! What a good girl! What a good girl! So we want her to be under control. She's excited. You want to go and get the bag, don't you? Yes. So she can go when we tell her it's okay to go. So, find it! Clever girl! Oh, what a clever girl! You're so clever! Come on then! Charlie! Get it? Thank you! What a clever girl! You're so clever, aren't you? You're so clever! So we're talking to Charlie while we're getting the biscuit out of the bag, and then we're going to make sure she's nice and polite when we hold the biscuit out. Good girl! Such a clever girl. There! What a good dog. Okay, so Charlie's main reward there was my joy and excitement and praise when she came back with that biscuit, with the bag. But the biscuit doesn't do any harm either, does it, Charlie? It's good to get a biscuit at the end of it all. So how do we teach the Find It trick? There's a few things involved, all quite straightforward. One is a stay, but we're going to deal with that in another tutorial, so don't worry about that now. For the time being, you could just ask somebody else to hold your dog for you, or if you're on your own, you could just shut them in the room while you go and hide the bag. The main thing is that we want to teach our dog that the idea is to give you the bag back so that they get a reward. So if we give Charlie this bag, I've got some little kibbles, and I'm just going to do a little swap with her. So, Charlie, thank you. Oh, good swap. Good girl. And then I'm going to put the bag there. Charlie, can you get it? Oh, thank you, Charlie. Good. And a little bit further this time. Charlie, can you get it? Oh, thank you. Thank you. I wanted her to put it in my hand. Good girl. And we'll put it further. Charlie, get it. Get it. Oh, thank you. What a good girl. You're so clever, Charlie. You are so clever. And a bit further. Get it. Come on, Charlie. Oh, in my hand. Thank you. Good girl. You're so clever. What a clever dog. Now, when we first started teaching Charlie this trick, her inclination was to run off with the bag and try and rip it open and get the biscuit.
So what we did was we put a string on the bag, didn't we, Charlie? Yeah. And that way I was able to lure her back towards me by pulling the bag towards me, and that prevented her from running off and doing her own thing. And then that way she was able to learn that bringing the bag back to me was what made me happy and made me praise her. So you may find also that your dog might be a bit more boisterous than Charlie. You might have to have something a bit more robust than a bag like this. You don't want them choking, so maybe get a box, or just a bigger bag, something quite tough. And then what you will do is gradually increase the distance that you place the bag at, getting them to come back from quite far away with it, and then you can start hiding it. And when they then have to sniff around to find that bag, you will find that they get really, really mentally exhausted doing that, and they love it. Don't you? Do you love it? Yeah? High five? Yes, good girl. It's good fun, isn't it? Yeah. When you're hiding the bag, you can make it more difficult for them by hiding it well in advance of the game, so that your scent, the scent of where you have been, has faded a bit. But also you can do things like finding really smelly things. If you've got a coal fire, you could hide the bag behind the coal bucket, and that makes it really hard for Charlie to find it. When you're drying your laundry, if you dry your laundry in the house on radiators, put it near something that's drying, and the smell of the drying laundry masks the scent of the bag, so it makes it even harder, doesn't it, Charlie? Yeah, you're such a good girl, aren't you? You're a good dog. So there's all sorts of fun you can have with this one, and I hope you enjoy it. Good girl.